Welcome to RaiGurukul.com. In this video, we'll discuss about Jira Automation rule. So let's say we have an issue types and this issue types transitions from one state to the other state. Let's consider from to do to done state and we want to remove watcher list from that list. Sometimes it's very much important to remove it from the issues one by one, and this will consume lot of time for any users to remove it the watcher list one by one. Otherwise, what happens? Whichever actions will be performed, they will start getting the notifications. That's the reasons whenever any issues are completed and moved into the either done or closed status, this will require for any organizations to remove the watcher list. So here I will show you how we can do it automatically without spending a lot of time. We have to just set one conditions or rule, and that rule will automatically remove the watcher list from any issue types whenever it moves from one state to the other state. So here I've already created one video where whenever the transactions will happen move to done or closed status, we can delete all those attachments which is available within that issue type. So if you want, you can refer it from the same playlist. Now, for creating the watcher list automation rule, we have to navigate it to system, and from the system, select global automation rule. So global automation rule where we can create the rule. And for accessing this tab, you need to have the senior level permission as well as administrator permissions. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it. Now here I'm just creating a new rule. For creating a new rule, let's understand our use case first. So let's say we have one issue which is almost done, or maybe the team is moving from in progress to done status. In that case, we want to remove each of the watchers list who is watching other than that senior management team. We can also create a group of people. Let's say we want to remove the developer. Maybe we can keep the senior most people. In that case, we can set up the rule, and this rule will automatically trigger whenever we move from one state to the other state. So for creating this, let's consider we have to select the issue transition. So issue transitions is the first state where we are keeping in progress. Let's consider in progress to done status, or maybe yeah, done status. I'll save it. Next actions, I want the conditions. If the conditions will be met, then only this process will start. Here the conditions will be, I'm adding as a field conditions, and in the field conditions I'm targeting the status with equals to done. So once the issue will be equal to done, then only this automation rule will perform. We can also select different fields from this field options where we can add multiple fields from the current issues. So here I'm just going ahead with this value where whenever any issue transitions from in progress to done status will be done, then only this automation rule will trigger. I'm clicking on save here, and next actions I want to remove watchers. I will add manage watchers, and manage watchers will have add these watchers. Let's say we want to remove everyone except my name. So here my name will be always there, and whichever list, if you have team of specific team member, maybe developer or tester, you want to remove it from the watcher list, you can select those name, and that's done. So here we'll specify the name to remove watchers to, and whenever we'll click in it on, turn it on. So whenever the status will move from one state to other, it will be removed permanently. So the second options is very much important for removing. First options is for adding. So here when we will see this rule, here whenever the status will change from in progress to done, then the Deepak Rai will be a watcher of that issue. But here, whoever you want to remove it from the watch list, you can select those name or the team name. So on this one, I've added, turn it on, and once I turn it on, we have to go to return to list. Until then now, whenever will not publish, it will not work properly. So let me go to this. We have already saved, and then when we have written back to the automation rule list. Now let's go to project, create one issue. That issue will be automation rule test add or remove watch list. Click on create and this issue will be successfully created. Let me view this issue. We don't have anything because it's not required to add lot more things here. That's reasons I'm going ahead with this simple example where we are just changing the status. So you can see right now this watch option is enabled, but no one is watching. So here, let me remove my name from the watcher list. And you can see right now I'm not watching. So I can see the start watching options enabled for me. I move the status from to do to in progress, but this automation rule will not run. Even you can see it in the history tab. This is not executed. Still, I can see watch options. Start watching is enabled for me. You can see again for make sure we are proper. So I've refreshed the page. Then also I can see still I'm not watching this list. Once I will move from in progress to done status, the automation rule will trigger, and here I will become a watcher of this issue where you can see right now I'm watching this issues where I can see stop watching option is enabled for me. So based on the preference, based on the list, whichever you have selected, it will remove or add the person or team specific. So this is very easy how we can add watchers list or remove watcher list as per our need. So that's all from this video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you think so this will be useful, don't forget to share within your circle. Thank you for watching.